The cashless society is coming sooner than we think. Okay, they have been preparing for this for a long time now. If we remember back in 2020, what was going on, and people were going crazy over toilet paper, people were going crazy over the sickness, to the point where the government came out with a jab and said, if you don't get this, you can't work, you won't be able to eat, you can't pay your rent, and people were folding under pressure. That was a test for the mark of the beast, because they want to see how far can we go that people will fold under pressure, that if we tell them if you don't get this, you can't go to work, you can't go to school, you can't pay your bills, you can't eat, you won't be able to do this. And guess what? People who didn't even want to get it got it and folded under pressure, because they said, well, how am I going to eat? How am I going to do this? How am I going to provide? How X, Y, and Z? Now, the same thing goes for what just happened in November. They did another little test run with the food stamps right before the holiday. They took it away, and they wanted to see how are the people going to react if we do this. What are they going to do? What are they going to say? And people went crazy. People were going crazy over the fact that food stamps wasn't there, and how are they going to do this and how are they going to do that, relying on the government. Now, also, if you're living in New York, which if you aren't, it's probably coming to a place near you. After this year ends, next year on the bus, you can't pay with change anymore. You have to tap. You have to tap only and use whatever's left on your Metro card. Now, also, a week ago or so, they just made the last penny. They're going away with pennies. If we don't see that they're coming to a cashless society, I don't know what else is going to show you that they are trying to take away cash. And when they do that, they're literally preparing for this mark to come out, the mark of the beast, because with the mark of the beast, you won't be able to buy or sell without it. You won't be able to buy or sell without it. The mark of the beast, there is no coming back from it. And I tell you, saints, it is time to get ready and prepare for what is to come, to endure to the end, to stand firm in your faith, that no matter if you can't eat, you can't sell, you can't buy, you can't work, you can't this, you can't that you stand firm in your faith, that even death comes right to your face, that you do not fold under pressure, because they're going to say, get down or lay down, and what are you going to do? And as a saint, you need to lay down your life for Jesus Christ. Don't get down, because there's no coming back from the mark of the beast, and you will not be able to enter the kingdom of heaven with the mark of the beast. Get ready, because Jesus Christ is coming soon. All of this is coming very soon, in Jesus' mighty name.
This is Revelations 13 verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We'll start by giving our praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash. I'm the brother of the pod, and who I got me is
Brother God.
we're the prophets. We're the brothers from the prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. I want to give double honors to elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and blessings to the whole elect and the ones listening in. And so, as you've seen it, with the video, I just displayed on the screen, you have, this woman, all right, speaking on, how society is becoming cashless, where there's no more need for cash, and they're soft launching, ultimately a digital society, okay, where there's no need for, cash or even your cards, all right? They're going to take away that, all right? And the only thing you're going to have to rely on, or they're going to make you get to be able to still abide and continue to pay and buy or sell in this place is that microchip, okay? So, she was going into it, and she made very, clear points and good points on everything, that was going on with society. How they, they just made their last penny. All right. Another thing she said over there in New York, they have it where the buses no longer ain't gonna take cash no more. All right, but instead it's gonna be tap. Okay, so all these different things that Satan is doing right now. All right, gradually, because that's what Satan's tactic is gradualism, and he's gradually implementing the MOTB, the CHIP. Okay, and we're seeing that before our eyes as of right now. Now, other people, they're not noticing it, but if you know the scriptures, you know what's going on, you know the prophecies, you see it. All right, you see what these devils are doing. That's why the scripture goes to and get that as well for a quick precept. We are not ignorant of his devices.
Yeah, I got it.
Because we understand that through the scriptures and through the Lord, all right, what's going on here. Okay, brothers been seeing us. We've been seeing, America, all right. Ultimately, these devils, all right, is trying to chip everybody. Okay, and without that chip, you won't be able to be a part of this society. Okay, so they're making it to where people are comfortable already. All right, make you comfortable already with using digital things. All right, digital money. Okay, digital facial ID. All right, so they're already getting you all right, organized with everything you need. All right, to go into this. Huh?
I was just saying, prepared for it.
Yeah, to get you into this new digital society. Okay, and Jake is not seeing that, but we see it because we understand what these devils are trying to do, man. They got you right in their hands. Okay, go ahead and bring that out.
The precept.
Yeah.
This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan.
And all this is Salakia. All this is Bible prophecy, man. Okay. So we know for sure because the Lord, spoke it. The Lord prophesied it. The Lord said this was going to happen. We know we're in the end times. We know prophecies are being fulfilled right now because we're seeing it before our eyes as of right now, man. Okay. They got Jake comfortable with all their technology right now. Okay. So once they go ahead and bring out that CIP, it ain't gonna be no problem. It's gonna be like a new update on the iPhone. You got your chip, nigga. That's gonna be the new phrase is you got that chip. Okay? And that's what everyone's gonna be looking for. Right, man, you gotta get that thing, man. You gotta get that chip, man. Not knowing, all right, that's the mark of the beast the scripture spoke of. All right? Go ahead. And Salakia, we are in transit. We're doing a quick lesson while in transit, so you may hear cars in the background. All right, or me driving, but we just have to tap into the spirit real quick, and Lord willing, this lesson's edifying,
Right.
Go ahead.
2 Corinthians 2:11.
Mm-hmm.
Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Exactly.
I get an NLT too.
No, go ahead.
This is the NLT. So that Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes.
And we're familiar with this through the scriptures, through the knowledge and understanding that the Lord has blessed us with. All right? So he's not going to be able to outsmart us or get an advantage over us. What you going to say?
Right. Like you were saying, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Exactly.
And that's us preparing for it now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Studying the scriptures, getting all that wisdom, knowledge. Right? That's us getting it now so we don't fall to his evil schemes in that day. Mm-hmm. Like the rest, like the 2/3 are.
Exactly.
Right?
Because they going to fall for it. They going to get it. And she was saying that. She was like, they're going to make it to where, as you seen back in 2020 with the whole pandemic, all right, they told Jake, oh, you can't come to work. You got to do this and that in order to be able to work. You got to get the jab to get to work, all right, to come out into public, to travel, to do all these things. And people were getting it because of that strain it was putting on them, all right? It's like you squeeze something just tight enough, it's going to bust. Right. All right, and they had that tight squeeze on these people in their minds, All right, to where they was like, okay, I got to take that job. So how much more? And that was like a test run, man. Seeing how many people were going to fall for it the first time. So how much more the second time when they bring out the C-hip, when they bring out the chip. All right, when they make everything digital and you just okay with it. You just going along with the flow. All right, you going along with the good along, man. All right, and that's what ultimately is going to happen. Majority of the society is going to take it. Okay? If they didn't take it from the first go around of them trying to, tell you all the benefits and, woo you so you can get it, they gonna take it around the second time when it's gonna be mandatory and they're gonna tell you, hey man, it's either you take it or you die.
Right.
And people gonna be like, okay, I gotta take it. But if you trust in the Lord, you pray to the Lord, and you truly believe in the Lord, man, we ain't taking that, man. All right? And you must pray that the Lord keep that spirit on us, man.
Right.
To know, okay, this is something I'm not taking, man. I don't give a damn what these devils put in my face. All right? They can try whatever. All right? But a lot of these people are so caught up into this world, the first signs of struggle, they gonna take that junk, man.
Mm-hmm.
Once they take those SNAP benefits away again, and then they try to use, the chip and say y'all gotta get a chip, people gonna take that chip, man.
Right.
All right? Go ahead.
Back in Revelation.
Yeah, go on.
This is Revelation 13 and 15.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and he, you want me to restart or go to 16?
So restart verse 15.
Come on, verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
And he talking about this devil, man, the government.
All right.
Satan. All right.
Yeah.
And ultimately, the elites.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The ones at the top. All right. They have the power. They have been given the power to be able to unleash the new world order, unleash, a digital, currency, a digital society, and bring out the chip. All right. They have been given that power. The Lord allowed them to do that. All right. For those who not with the Lord, they're going to take it and they're going to be destroyed here. For those who are with the Lord, you're going to deny it and you're going to be saved from here. Okay? Saved from Esau's, wrath. Okay? His rampage. His going off. Because it's getting to a point where Esau is getting tired, man. He's getting stressed out and getting anxious. So he's going to try to pull this out of his ass, man. And try to make everybody take it. And whoever ain't taking it, man, you say goodbye to your life. But we already have said goodbye to our lives, man. We already, took it in and accepted that these lives are nothing but temporary. And we want everlasting life in the kingdom of the Lord. Okay? So these devils can take our jobs, our houses, our cars, and everything. We'll be pilgrim among the earth. That's what the scripture says.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Go ahead.
It says, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
If you ain't getting along with the agenda that these devils are trying to set, man, you gonna die, man. That's what they're gonna be the rules, man. The new law. Okay, if you don't take that chip, if you can't, get along with the new agenda, you gotta die. All right, you're gonna be publicly executed in the guillotine. Okay, that's what these devils are bringing to America, Babylon. This is what's coming to this place, to this world, man. All right, because they want everybody to chip. Because ultimately, Esau wants to be a god, man. Mm-hmm. All right, the white men. The ones that sit in those high seats, they want to be a god. And in order to do that, they came up with the idea of chipping everybody to know what they do, to know who they are, to know their names, to know everything that they do, so they can see everything and keep record of everything like the Lord does. All right? But the Lord is not going to allow them to fulfill that agenda or fulfill that plot, that device. Those schemes that they sit up all night, pondering on. The Lord is going to reject it all. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
Everybody. All right? Your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, you. All right? That's why the scripture says the hour of temptation. Okay? Because everyone's going to be tempted in this time, all right, where Esau's going to bring out, all right, that chip. Everyone's going to be tempted. Everyone's going to be tempted, in the want of to be able to eat. You're going to be tempted with food, your job, your house, your family.
This world, things of this world.
Things of this world. And that's all the test is the Lord is testing you to see what do you value more, this world or him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's why the scripture says they that lose their lives will save it. Because we lost our lives here in order to save our lives. Okay? In order to gain salvation from the Lord. Okay? But those who try to save their lives here, they lost it, man. They're going to lose it.
Right.
They're going to lose everything. Trying to hold on to these possessions of this world and going along with Esau, Edom, you're going to lose everything. The things that you held on to and you was attached to and yourself, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Lord's going to destroy you as well. Okay? But everybody, man, you know, that's what the hour of temptation is the Lord tempting everybody and seeing where you stand at, man. You know, go ahead.
It says, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads,
Mm-hmm.
and that no man...
Now it says in your right hand or your forehead, but, you know, and Jake, take that literal. Oh, if I get in my foot, I ain't going off there. I ain't saying, nah, nigga. You take it at all, man. You put that thing inside your body, all right? You going off, and the Lord's going to destroy you. Okay? But, you know, and Jake would be like, okay, man. Jake try to finesse their way around the Lord and put the Lord in the box. The Lord, man, you don't think the Lord already thought about that, nigga?
Right.
You don't think the Lord, hey, man. No, bro. You take it, bro. You out. You're done. You're cooked. All right? Because you forsaken the Lord. All right? You accepted Esau, Edom to be your God. Okay? So when all hell breaks loose, expect him to save you from those nukes, which he can't even save his damn self.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine you trying to be saved, you going, you put all your trust into Egypt, all right, into Satan, into Esau, just for them to die with you.
Right.
Okay?
So the scripture says, call upon the gods that ye have chosen.
Mm-hmm.
You chose that. That's the path you chose to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Exactly. Because Jake got all these different gods that they worship and they believe in and they forsook the Lord for. So the Lord, like, okay, once it come down to it, call upon them and see if they going to help you in the time of trouble and calamity. Call upon Esau, Edom, and his God that you serve with him and see if they going to help you in the time of your calamity.
Mm-hmm.
They just going to be, people going to be, in the SWAT going to bust in or Esau going to bust in. He going to look just like Jesus.
Right.
All right? JC, Caesar Borgia. Okay, he going to look just like that, man. And you probably going to be looking crazy. Jesus, is that you? Next thing you know, he what's it called? When you hit him with the gun?
The butt of the gun?
Yeah, I forgot, man. Pistol whip you, man. Next thing you know, that nigga will pistol whip you, you will wake up with jumper cables on your nipples, man. You know, so it's just like, you gotta understand, is that we are in a serious time, all right, where Esau is plotting, all right, plotting, and in that plot, he's trying to make sure he's on top,
Right.
okay? And that means everybody else gotta be at below. That's what he wants. For everyone to be at the bottom, be low, and he at the top. And he's the Lord. All right, what you gonna say?
Right, and he's coming fast. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Revelations 12:12, because he know, but he have but a short time.
Exactly.
Right? That's when he's going to come in like a flood.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and Jake won't be ready for that.
That's right.
All right. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
So, knowing, what I say, knowing what?
It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
So, hey, no man may buy or sell or have your own business or do anything in this economy, all right? Unless you have that chip, man. Okay? But if you don't, you can't abide in this society and expect to be able to still get, work and still get money and still be able to do the things you want to do in this world. Hell no, you got to give it up. Trust in the Lord. The Lord going to take care of you with all your needs. Okay? The Lord's been doing it so far now. How much more then?
Mm-hmm.
So ultimately, a lot of people are not going to be able to accept that. I can't get nothing from the store. I can't do this. Because when you go into those stores, they're going to look at it. Hey, you got that chip? Wherever you walk into, any public outing, anything, you got that chip. So you're going to have to, if you don't take that, if you don't take the chip, man, you can't live, all right, in this society. You can't go anywhere, all right? You're going to be an outcast, and we accepted that, all right? We accepted that we going to be outcast. We already outcast now.
Right.
Jake don't agree with us, all right? These people don't agree with us. These people don't care, all right? They seek to mock and scoff and destroy our names, man, all right? So you got this woman, she telling you, and you got niggas that's supposed to be in the truth. They don't even know what the MOTB is, what the mark of the beast is, and she telling you straight up.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Go ahead, you got more of that?
Yeah. Last one, 18.
Mm-hmm.
It says, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 score and 6.
Mm-hmm. So 666, man. That's the number of his name. That's the number of the beast, and that's what these devils are gonna put inside you. All right. You're fully worshiping the beast and his system at that point. All right. So, anything else with that?
Nah, that was it on that.
That's all we really want to get. Just to tap into the spirit. And get into that lesson real quick. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect. And the ones listening in, I want to give our praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash.